Welcome back to Divinity Original Sin 2, everyone. We're here, stranded on a beach in presumably what is Fort Joy. So we have a lot to explore. Ooh, a shell. It's so fresh you can suck the flesh right out of the shell. That's kind of weird. Now, actually, one thing I was wondering was, did we get enough experience to level up? Is there a way to see how much experience we've gotten? Presumably. Well, it says level 1, so we did not get enough experience to level up. But I don't know how you would see how much experience you have, so we'll have to figure that out at some point. Okay, there's some stuff over there, which could be good. And then this is the waypoint? It said a waypoint. Yeah, you discovered a waypoint. Fleeing combat allows you to escape to any discovered waypoint. You can also quickly travel between waypoints. Well, presumably this is the only one we have.
I thought the Order would get rid of any trace of the old Source King.
Well,
This statue must be 1,000 years old. Wonder how much longer it will last.
Alright, there's someone down here. Tam.
The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at angles, inspecting his eyes, his chin, the crown of his head. He spots you, and his arms snap to his sides.
Barter. You can barter with almost all characters. Use the trade icon in the dialogue pane to start bartering. Oh boy. Okay. Drag items you wish to buy or sell onto the barter window. Balance the offer by pressing the scales. This works similar to before. So there's a toy block and some shells. Not super useful.
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
Well, I'm gonna go with tell him not to worry. He can trust you.
Why?
I wouldn't harm you.
But are you a sorcerer? One of those guys that brings the bad void things here?
Nod, you are, and by the looks of that collar on his neck, so is he.
The child looks at you straight on, unafraid, searching your face. He lifts his mirror to his nose, closes one eye, and looks at himself again.
I don't see any source on you or me. I guess they're wrong. Or crazy.
Or both.
Maybe you're right. At least they don't mind where anyone goes. They know we can't leave the island, and it's a lot nicer out here than inside.
Ask him if his parents know where he is.
They're gone now. The Magisters took them already. I guess now they're cured. And maybe they're waiting for me back at home.
That is quite ominous. Say it isn't safe out here. Your ship was attacked by Voidwalken and not far off the shore.
But you didn't die.
Why isn't he scared?
I guess I am. But it's just normal to be scared.
Well,
Nowhere isn't scary.
Let's tell him to find somewhere safer.
There isn't anywhere safer. That's what I mean. You'll see.
Alright, well. Not sure we helped him accomplish much. There's a flower pot, candles, vase.
It's broken.
Yeah, of course it's broken. It's called a broken vase. Some bowstring. Huh. Alright, we were coming down here earlier. Whisperwood. Sight range indicator. There are enemies ahead. Press left shift to see the enemy's sight range. When you enter their sight range, combat will start. You can try sneaking around by pressing C. Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous. Okay, well. Let's take the Whisperwood and then short stick. Probably not as good as what we have, but there's some water here. Alright, so left shift tells us the sight range, I believe. Yeah, there you go. Oh, it just saved for us. Oh, it's some Voidwalken. Okay, so we're not safe from them on the shore here. Well, I do kind of want to
Voidwalken.
charge
Those
them.
are the same beasts that sank our ship. Damn.
Alright.
They've made it to shore.
Oh, that is annoying. Okay, this thing takes 2 action points. It looks like we have 4, so I could move like down here to get it. Oh, okay, that takes 2. This takes 1. So let's move down here and then try to battering ram through them both. Nice. Then I can't do much. I could heal, but I'm fully healed. I could encourage, but that's just allies. So I guess just end turn.
I know you.
Wait, it said that? That was weird. Let's mosquito swarm you. And hit you. So hopefully he bleeds out. Ow. Perfect. Ooh, level up. See, I knew it was close. Okay. I guess I just intuited that we were close. Alright, this guy. Let's heal ourselves. Being kind of overly safe there.
I thought these bloody collars were supposed to keep those things at bay.
Alright, you gained a level. Anything on you? Giblets. Oh.
Drowned and eaten by a void woken. I wonder in which order.
Nice. Resurrection scroll. Okay, there's nothing else here. So let's check out levels. Alright, available 2 more points. Oh, here it is, experience and next level. Okay. I mean, constitution, strength, intelligence. Strength seems pretty important here. 1 point would give me 5% more damage. Intelligence would give me some more damage. Constitution would give me some more life. And then you could get another slot for skills. How does skills work? Where are skills? Okay. Got it. So I have 4 memory slots. I've only filled 3. So we're not about to run out. And I've got warfare and necromancer. Got it. Okay. So if we want more slots, we need memory. So we will want that at some point. But for now, let's get a strength and a constitution. Figure we're mostly just doing physical damage. Okay. Now, available. Dual wielding, range, single-handed, or two-handed. I don't know which we're going to end up doing. So I kind of want to hold out on it. But those would give us some more damage to it. Leadership would help everyone. Perseverance restores magic armor. Retribution, reflect damage. Necromancer heals you whenever you deal damage directly to vitality. And then warfare. And then we just increase. I'll grab another point of necromancer. I feel like I'm gonna want that. It's hard to know. We already have bartering. We have telekinesis, but I don't know how to use that. Oh, I guess it's kind of been showing up as like moving things a little bit. Sneaking we could get, thievery we could get, persuasion. Persuasion seems quite useful. And then talents I can't get anymore, and our tags we already have. Okay. Cool. Let's keep exploring. Some shells. What the heck is that?
Look here, Quercus. Another giant. My word, this blasted isle is teeming with them.
Is this for real? It's like a squirrel on a skeleton.
What's that? Yes, I did see how it made short work of the great acorn servants. Quite right, very impressive. But that is no reason to trust it. Giants like that destroyed our forests. They are the very reason the great acorn is returning in all its wrath. What? Dear me, have you taken leave of all 6 of your senses? You would have me use this giant for a shield? Why would I... Oh, I see. You cunning devil, Quercus. Of course. If it defeated the Great Acorn's vile servants, it can do so again. We need only follow in its big, wide shadow and be safe.
Sure, you can come with me.
Egad! It speaks our tongue, Quercus! Hush before... What do you mean a good time for introductions? You know full well who I am, you silly old cat. The great Salora, grandest of the... Oh, introduce myself to the giant. I shall do no such thing. You give away your trust too easily, my dear steed. No, we will have the giant march. In time, we'll see whether it deserves our confidence. Now, onwards! Shield! Venture forth, post-haste. The great acorn waits for no one.
Cool. Alright, this guy
Our
is
shield
weird.
speaks, Quercus.
I
Prick
definitely
up
have
your
some
phantom
questions.
Dear me. Why, yes, I suppose answering them is the polite thing to do.
This thing is
Speak.
so weird.
Shield, what are your queries?
Yeah, tell me about this great acorn.
A giant body, but no giant brain, eh, Quercus? Surely even the tall folk know that Rivellon was bare before the great acorn fell from above and seeded the Irwood, covering this land in beautiful, perfect forests. Beautiful and perfect until the giant races, no offense, realized they could use it to build their houses and fuel their fires. They carved the Irwood up, and the forests shrank and shrank. None of the original wood remains. But someday, the great acorn will fall again. The forests will be reborn, and the giant races will be wiped from this world. At least that's what I hear.
Alright, well, where did the acorn come from?
Oh, Quercus, it wants answers. As if it is the first creature to ponder the big questions of the universe. What tree did the great acorn fall from? Where did that tree come from, if not a greater acorn? Could you build a nest great enough to store the great acorn for the winter? Some questions have no answers. Quercus, why is that so difficult to understand? The great acorn will come. It will destroy the world, and squirrels will reign supreme forever. I fail to see what's so difficult to grasp.
Alright, well, is that good?
What do you say, Quercus? We once believed it was good, but now... No, quite right. As terrible as the giants have been to us, we do not want to see them wiped out. Rather, we must find a way to live together in peace, giant and squirrel.
Totally. Peace is great.
Although it would be quite a bit easier to get along if the giants would stop turning our home forests into spears and ships and things, wouldn't it, Quercus? Perhaps the shield will let them know as much. Indeed, Quercus. Let's be off.
Amazing. Crafty weaponry. Die by the sword. Okay. So if we want to do some crafting. Shell. Sharp rock. Nothing here. There's definitely something on the minimap. Ooh, hello. Definitely grabbing all these shells.
You spot a strange lizard gazing over the water with a steady, malcontent stare. His skin is of a bright, blood-red color. Could he be...
Our good friend.
Yes, you recognize him from the ship. It would seem you're not the only one who survived the tentacles of the deep.
Smirk and tell him his slave has come to report for duty.
The lizard turns about with the graceful ease of a dancer, or a duelist. You lock eyes with his, two smouldering embers that sizzle your very soul.
And a dutiful servant you are too. The chances are I wouldn't have survived that shipwreck had you not returned to the aid of your master down that dreadful hole. You have my gratitude.
Hand over heart, he salutes you with a bob of the head. More than a nod, though less than a bow.
Tell him you're glad to be of help.
Yes, I'm sure you've all the makings of a hero and all that, but let's not get carried away, shall we? Nevertheless, one good turn does deserve another, so As far as the whole slave business is concerned, let's just forget about it. You may as well have your freedom. Now then,
Nice.
if there's nothing further,
What do you plan to do next?
if you really must know, I haven't quite decided yet. I've a frightful amount of things on my mind, hence my standing here contemplating the waves.
He sighs dramatically.
Tell me, what do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean?
Kraken-infested wasteland. But I'm going to say I see memories. Childhood days spent in the sun.
Memories. Quite so.
He looks out over the water once more, and so do you. A few tranquil moments pass as the waves lap against your thoughts.
As for myself, when I consider this vast expanse before us, I see an empire. I see continents dotted with mighty cities. And shimmering along the soft curve of the sea's horizon, I picture the palaces that formed my paradise. Lost.
What do you mean by lost?
What do you mean, what do I mean? I mean just what I say. I had a very actual empire that I lost.
Suddenly, having all the air of being deeply offended, he stares at you with utter incredulity.
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really mean to tell me you don't know who I am?
I'll go with noble. Smack your forehead. Of course, every blue blood knows the Red Prince.
The very same. I am the Red Prince, the All-Conqueror, the World Tamer, the Spouse of the Sun. Of course you know me.
There's a brief moment's pause, during which his grandiloquent pose deflates ever so slightly.
That said, I suppose I must own up to the fact that I find myself rather in between all-conquering and world-taming opportunities at the moment. The grandeur that is my fate has hit a bit of a snag. But never you worry. For the throne I was destined, and my throne I shall have.
Invite him to travel with us. Maybe you can help him win his throne back.
Truly. A kind offer indeed. And you've already proven to be trustworthy enough.
I
You
wouldn't
came
mind
back
having
for
a
the others
lizard
on
in our
that
party.
ship after all. Fine, I accept. On one condition.
Oh dear.
For reasons I'll not disclose right now, it is imperative that I should meet with a dreamer. One of the mystics of my kind. I've reason to believe one of them may be present on this island. Promise me we'll look for him, and I'll extend you the blessing of my company.
Sure, I can promise.
Jolly good. So, now that that's settled, first things first. Even if you are as versed in the art of eloquence as I am, that our swords will be doing a lot of the talking from here on out goes without saying. As a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself. But I'm well acquainted with the secrets of magic, and yes, even subterfuge. What say you?
I kind of like the idea of keeping him with what he is. I don't know if I would have picked fighter, given that we're sort of melee, but let's go with it if
Very
that's what he
well.
is.
Onwards then to victory or death.
He's a big guy.
The Red Prince nods and gives you a smile that wavers ever so delicately between courtesy and contempt.
I love that.
Now, as you're aware, you'll be travelling with a prince. Proper forms of address include Your Majesty, Your Royal Highness, or if you're feeling particularly frivolous, Milord. As your luck would have it, I seem to be fresh out of luggage, so you won't be required to carry my belongings. Of course, there are other forms of protocol to bear in mind, but I'll see to it you'll pick up the rest as we go. So, without further ado, let us be off.
Amazing. Okay, click on a party member's portrait to control them. Party member you are controlling has a gold highlight on their portrait. Okay. Pull your party portraits apart to unchain them. Alright, this is how you separate people. And they're kind of just joining back up again. Why is that? There you go. Separated, joined. Okay. Now, I also saw that pop up the journal, and I do remember now we had a bunch in the journal that we had to catch up on. So, yeah, more chronicles. Okay, escape from Fort Joy. We escaped the island. Washed up in the island. Oh, the island is Reaper's Eye. Fort Joy looms. Hot under the collar. Yeah, still need to get rid of that. Okay, the Merryweather stuff's all closed out. My companion, the Red Prince. Find a kin dreamer. Exiled from the ancient empire, the taciturn Red Prince is searching for a lizard dreamer. We shall travel together. Okay, so that's a task we have to do. And then Chronicles. So chapter 1, Meriwether sank and all aboard are lost, or seemingly lost. This just kind of has what happened, right? And then chapter 2, I came to on the shore near Fort Joy. Was it luck or divine intervention that saved me? As the sea took me, a powerful presence told me that this was not my time to die. A task of great importance lies before me. Will we escape Fort Joy? And this is called Escape from Reaper's Eye. So Reaper's Eye is the island, and I guess Fort Joy is like, well, presumably a fort. Alright, well, let's get back to the important task here, which is grabbing shells. Oh, and then, is there anything? That's not what I meant to do. Can I, like, check these guys? Yeah, okay, so Red Prince, a brilliant warrior general exiled from his empire for cavorting with demons. Fallen from grace, he refused to give up. The throne will be yours again. So he's a noble and a scholar. Uh-oh, we have 2 nobles and scholars. And a lizard. To most, lizards are as exotic and mysterious as the ancient empire itself. The outside world knows them as warriors, philosophers, and slavers, to be respected and feared. He's got a grenade, some healing, a resurrection scroll, a backpack. His abilities are battle, stomp, smash your weapon into the ground, bouncing shields. Does he have a shield? He does. So we know those. Fortify. Provides 11 physical armor. Okay, so this guy could be like a tank. Dragon's Blaze. Breathe flames in a cone. Dealing 6-7 fire damage, leaving fire surface behind. So that must be for being a lizard. Demonic Stare. Drain. Magic armor from target and gain that for yourself. Oh, but he's source muted. Got it. It's pretty cool, though. Shields up. Cool. Alright. That's pretty good. We can control this guy. Oh, and we should briefly rest. Don't need the poison arrow. Oops. Kinda wanted that scroll. Yeah. All-ins. Kinda specific to my weapon. So, okay, Dome of Protection is my source thing. Create a magical field that restores magic and physical armor, increases elemental. So that seems really good, but we cannot cast it now. Shell. Okay, so we could backtrack back this way. We did not go down here. We run around the other way. So we'll just check that real quick. All right, there's nothing there. And then this. That's the way. Oh. Is that the way that we could have gone up? Oh, I see. It's actually blocked off. So we couldn't have gone up that way. Okay.
Oh, no need to be
What is
jealous,
this?
Quercus. Fur maketh not the cat.
There's like a thing here. Oh. Why did we all just get knocked down? Did I fall? Can't reach. So maybe you have to be up top to get that? Okay. Anything down here? This way? Oh, there's quite a lot. World secrets. Keep an eye out for secret passages. Ribalon is full of hidden levers, pressure plates, and mysterious hatches. Try walking through the hanging vines. Sure. I'll do that. I'll save, but... Hidden alcove.
I wonder where this leads.
Oh, Fane. Ooh, ooze barrel. Marking wares. Select multiple items and mark them as wares to sell them in one batch. Press left shift in the inventory to toggle multi-select mode. Okay. So there's like some way to mark that I want to sell stuff. I don't need a news barrel. That thing is heavy. But I could mark that like I want to sell this shell. Add to wares. Alright, we'll have to try that next time we get a chance to sell something.
As the alcove opens up, you see the same skeleton that you met on the boat before it sank. He's still not wearing his mask. He's leaning over a corpse, prodding and pulling at the skin of its face.
Bugger.
Gross. So gross.
How on earth am I supposed to... Oh. Perhaps...
Skeletal fingers reach down and grip the skin of the dead man's face, pulling sharply upwards. After a few more tugs at the man's cheeks, The skeleton relents, letting the head drop to the ground with a damp thud.
Damnation! That stuck fast. I wonder, does the beard act as some form of anchor?
I'm gonna cough.
Ah! No! Stay back! Don't... Oh, it's you. I must admit I'm surprised. Perhaps you're more buoyant than I suspected.
Anything valuable there?
Oh, yes. An exceptionally common, but exceptionally valuable commodity. A face. A face that seems rather stubbornly attached to his skull. I would normally employ a tool to delicately but viciously rip the face from the body. I could then craft a mask to hide my bone.
Oh.
But as I lack such a tool...
The skeleton grabs the corpse by the cheeks and pulls hard, grunting in frustration as the body's skin holds firm.
Why do you need to make a mask?
Because my own was stolen from me. And the idea of being chased across Rivellon by every idiot with a torch does not appeal. Oh, get away! Monster! Hide the children! Oh. You are simple beasts. And you simply do not like my... Well, not my kind, but those that look like me. So, if I am to traverse this land, I will need a mask to disguise my features.
Well, you're washed up in a prison.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. I have important things to do on Reaper's Coast. I cannot simply sit about waiting for the rest of you to die so I may continue my business in peace. No, I may be an eternal, but my patience has its limits. Indeed, I may be the only eternal. My people seem rather absent, at least from this realm. As for the others, well, there is an excavation site at the Black Pit's oil fields. Perhaps there I'll find my answers.
Why are you still here if your people have vanished?
Well, that hardly seems relevant. But if you must know, I was inconvenienced for a time. Several centuries, in fact. Or perhaps millennia. One tends to lose track. I was sealed in a tomb for daring to be curious about the world. It seems our king did not agree that the universe should be explored to its full potential. Perhaps I should thank him. It seems I was spared whatever happened to the others. I wonder if flowers would be appropriate.
Where does he think his people are? In some other realm?
Well, that is the curious thing. They are clearly absent from this world, and yet they are everywhere. Every one of your races resembles them in some manner, and the statues you have built to your gods look remarkably familiar. Perhaps my people have ascended to some new realm, or perhaps your gods are merely a folk memory. Regardless, they are not here, but I will find them, wherever they are.
What's eternal mean?
A cult? Hardly. We were a race that existed before the idea of race was needed. We were all one. I could ask you to imagine an Eternal as a creature of incredible intelligence and skill, but I fear the limits of your imagination would not do us justice. We studied the mysteries of the universe. We created works of great art. We disappeared, but I will find them. Wherever they are, I will find them. We will have our world again.
All right, well, you want to come with us?
I suppose, circumstances being what they are, it could be advantageous. You seem more at ease in this world than I. A guide would certainly be useful. Excellent. While we are conversing, perhaps you notice that I am rather skilled in, well, all things. Of course, the arcane arts are my little speciality, but being a brilliant wizard does not mean I cannot handle blade or bow. So, which do you require for this enterprise of yours?
So I'm going to take him as he is. I think in general I'm just going to take people until we hit the cap, and then start thinking about what we actually want.
I could do that with one hand behind my spine. Now, shall
So
we
we may
get
get rid
on?
of one of these guys.
There is rather a lot to see. Splendid.
But a wizard sounds
Very well.
just fine.
Let's be...
Alright, split the party by dragging their... Ooh, 70 recipes learned. 2 new journal updates. Veiled Undead. Due to the clothing you wear, your undead nature is hidden from those around you. But I always do that. I always mean to open the character window, but then... Okay, so it's just because he's wearing a hood. Okay, so he's like wrapped up. Fane, you woke up and your world was gone. The last of your kind, you hide behind a charmed mask, searching for the truth about a history that no one knew existed. Mystic, scholar, undead. Some undead seek to return to life, others long for the sweet embrace of oblivion. They move amongst the other races unseen, apex predators who can't afford detection. Lately, an unfamiliar voice beckons to them from a world unknown. And he's got searing daggers, that's fire, fossil strike, that's earth, rock, filled with oil, creates an oil surface, ignition, so those kind of combine pretty well. Play dead, fool enemies into thinking you're dead. Time warp, target a character. Whenever this character ends a turn in combat, they immediately get a free turn. That's pretty cool. Can't do it now, but whoa, that's a lot of poison. Resurrection scroll, fireball scroll, Fane's notebook. This notebook is filled with meticulous notes observing the traits and habits of the mortal races. It details the foods they eat, the clothes they wear, and their speech patterns. It also includes some rather confused diagrams of their mating habits. Lucian in the Black Ring. 1218 AD. In this treatise, Cranley the Scribe goes to great lengths to document the genesis of the Black Ring as best he can. In summary, Lucian's adopted son, Damien, was resentful of his father and became the Lord of Chaos, which sounds extreme, but according to Hubert, Damien may have had good reason. There is much about Lucian's killing of Ygurna, Damien's lover. Damien's banner attracted a cabal of outcasts, deviants, dark wizards, and various other tainted and tarnished individuals. The cabal became an army fighting for the void. Alright, that's that book he was reading. He's got a fireball scroll. Alright. He's probably got, yeah, intelligence. Lore master. So he's Geo and Pyro. Explains those spells. Undead lets you heal from poison, but regular healing will damage you instead. That sounds really, really annoying. Far Out Man increases the range of skills. Cool. Alright. Dead human. Cup of tea. I don't know how we're going to get this guy this face, but sure. Ooh, haste scroll. Wooden pitchfork. It's a finesse weapon. Ham. There's someone crying. Eunice and Coral. Alright, I'd like to get there. Do I have to go through this poison? Potentially. Before we do that, what's down here? Can I go down there? Oh, look at that. There's an elf and a whole thing down there. I don't know how to get down there. Can't reach. Alright, maybe we just run through the poison? I mean, I guess it heals you, right? It hurts you. Come on, Red Prince. Oh, and he has magic armor block, so that's not too bad, actually. Just us taking some damage, and then we heal right back up.
You hear a small whimpering sound from behind a basket. You peer behind it and find a small human child holding her knees and trembling.
Place a hand on her head and softly whisper, "Shh."
The child quiets and seems comforted by your presence. She looks up at you with curious eyes.
Ask her why she was crying.
There are monsters here. Lizard ones and real ones. It's really scary. And I miss my ma and pa.
Well, why are you scared of lizards?
Master was a lizard.
Ah.
She sent us here. Me, ma and pa. She was not a nice lady. Lizards aren't nice ladies. It's their fault I'll never see ma and pa again.
I miss my parents too.
Parents are the best. They take care of you and make sure nothing can hurt you. And when they leave, you're all alone.
Her eyes lock with yours for a moment. She places her head on her knees and sits quietly.
Oh, that's sad. Alright, so who is these then? Sir Laura. Oh, my buddy. Oh no. I mean, he is just a squirrel. Crime and punishment. If you take or touch property that isn't yours, beware of the consequences. Owners will develop a negative attitude towards you and they will call the guards or even attack you if you go too far. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, yeah. Okay, careful.
Go! Get out! You are not welcome here. Go, man-pig.
I mean no harm.
She eyes you suspiciously.
Please. Please, just go.
Okay. Party members can't follow you through dangers. Oh, look! He just jumped back somehow. Got it. Then who's down here? Black cat. Alright. I missed that chance to talk to him. Some whisperwood. Fort Joy Beach. It just saved, which is a little ominous, but that's okay. Bloated corpse. Ancient turtle. Turtle? Alright. Is this a monster? I mean, it's got a line of sight. Let's go talk to him.
Can you feel it? Can you feel the darkness approaching?
What darkness?
It is as if I'm being chilled from the inside out. I have become ice, frozen by an unimaginably black shadow. It threatens to consume me. It threatens to consume all.
Alright, well that's ominous. Water barrel.
What's happening to these turtles? They're transforming.
That's, okay, well, consumed already. Alright, so red prince first, then... Let me see if the big turtle's a problem. Which turtle's going which? The ancient tainted turtle, the void touch turtle, void touch turtle. So anything ancient tainted's the big one? Yeah, so he's going next. Alright, what are we gonna do with the red prince? We could bouncing shield. Fortify adds armor, I like. Can do some fire damage. I kinda like the idea of like drawing them. But I only have 4 action points. I could move 1, battle stomp, and fortify, but I mean I can only barely get into the front here. Well, maybe I fortify. Oh, choose target. Choose myself. Cool. So I don't have enough to go attack. If I do battle stomp, I could hit it. Okay, let's do it. Knocked down. Blocked. Knocked down, blocked. Oh, wow. You can delay your turn to the end of the round by using the delay turn button. Not sure I wanted to do that right now, but that's nice. Okay, I feel like I should like battering ram down here, maybe? Or somewhere. What about here? Knock you down, and then maybe mosquito swarm the big guy. Yeah, like that. Alright. Girdle kiss? What did that do? Like damage and got you wet? Okay. Okay. We could do ignition, but we're standing in oil, which I think would be quite bad. Fire damage. Fossil strike. I mean, I could do this, right? I could like... Do I go for the little guy or do I go for the big guy? How much health does this guy have? Maybe I could kill him, which would be great, because then we don't have to worry about him. So let's fossil strike. Okay, that does damage and oils him, which then means... that's cost 2, that costs 1. Do this one on him. Oh, I get to pick for 3. Whoa, he is cooked. So I got to pick for 3 different attacks there, but he got cooked. So I could charge up there. It's gonna take 2 AP. This will take 2 to throw my shield. So why don't I go up? I'll move 2 towards you. I kind of want to tank with him, and then we'll throw our shield because we can't reach. All right, does a little bit of damage. Knockdown blocked. Good, good, good. Ooh, attack of opportunity. Dark. Ooh, ow. He took some damage there. But we have some options. We can heal. So let's heal. Didn't do as much as I thought. And then let's do all in because we have the action points on this little guy. Miss. No. Turtle kiss. Ooh, ow. Alright, Red Prince. Dragon's Blaze. Let's just inflame this guy. Nice. And attack. Oh, but now I'm burning. Whoa. That was strong. Nice. I'll hit you. So I'm not even using any consumables this fight. Oh, hold on. How do we keep this our friend alive here? Poison, nice. Okay. So that went generally well, though we did almost run out of health there.
Much seawater, by the looks of him.
Okay, cool. Let's check this out.
Foolish to attempt an escape by sea in these waters.
Leather shoes and a turtle's claw wand, poison. So does Fane... Okay, let's take a look at this. So we've got the leather shoes. They're certainly better than no shoes, so I'll just throw those on. And then, what does Fane have? He's got 2 improvised wands. So I could do turtle's claw would be stronger. Nice. It's the same style, but stronger. So it seems super good. We haven't checked that corpse soggy diary. Let's read it. First night here. Don't seem like it'll be too bad. Found somewhere quiet to sleep. Brought enough dry bread to last me. When all this blows over, I'll be happy to say I survived it in comfort. Group of dumb brutes shook me down for my bread. We'll have to get smart if I want to eat. Met an old fisherman named Rad. Taught me how to make a net. Rad's gone. Dumb brutes took my net. Oh man. I was always a strong swimmer. Waters around here are pretty glassy. Can't be much more than a few miles to shore, can it? Doesn't seem like that worked well. And we're basically saying, like, we don't think we can make it out there. Okay, anything over here? No, we should check this turtle, though. Meat. Some stuff out here. Chests and crates. Oh, and we're almost back to where we started. Look at that. Alright, so another crafting thing. We're gonna have to figure out how to engage. Locked. If you're undead, you can pick locks with your bony fingers. It's creepy. But I'll take it. Too low. Alright. Attack. Oof. Does this like really wear down your weapon? I kind of remember that from the first game. I assume I'm not going to keep this weapon for very long, but and this is kind of tedious. We're like halfway there. Yep. Durability's low. So we basically like wasted a sword to get in here. Doesn't sound great. How much gold was that? With some gold. I didn't see how much though. Presumably enough. Oh. Whew. Okay. Fish rack, basket. Okay. Alright, let's head back up. And so let's look at the map, just orient ourselves. Got it. So we went down here, back up through here, all the way down here. Got it. So there's like that little village in this. So we could run back here, or waypoint and run back. It's about the same. Okay. Yep, we're back here. She's probably still not friendly.
You hear me, human? Leave.
Yep. Okay. Sorry. Wish you weren't so unhappy about me, but got it. And then back through some poison. Should heal our friends. Which also reminds me we should rest. And then we're going this way. Back through the secret passage. And then I guess up here, Fort Joy Beach. Wits. Oh, spotted something hidden. Something hidden has been revealed. The higher your wits, the more likely you are to see traps and secrets. What did you spot? This? A chest? A shank? Was this what I spotted? Unclear. Oh, pretty. Really pretty. Yeah, maybe that was it. Alright, we'll run back up here. It's saved. Always ominous when you get a save. Alright, there's something going on up here.
I know nothing of any Verdus.
We already know. Stay back, sorcerer, and stay silent. Our Godwoken speaks.
Okay.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof.
Whoa, that guy's big.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escapees.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue is of no use. Cut it out.
Oh.
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come.
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
Come on, old man. I can't wait all day.
Huh. Make yourself small, you'd rather not get noticed now. Step forward, saying this is injustice at best and base cruelty at worst. Shout that whether she's telling truth or lies, you won't find out by mutilating her. Quietly muse that if they wanted to keep a lot of their magisters in check at once, the spectacle is the way to do it. So they're basically like bullying this magister, and they're the magisters. Noble, think to yourself this Alexander seems the type to roll over for a compliment. Could be worth remembering.
Atusa pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut. Drops of blood form against the dagger's edge and quickly fall to the ground. She groans.
So she's just doing it?
Stop! My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atusa. To think you would lie to his only son, your bishop, and your friend these many years. The fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will not help us save it, then you will help the void destroy it. Dallas?
Yes, Your Holiness?
I believe we're done here.
Dark. Oh, they just...
What a waste.
Whoa. They just
Come,
killed
we'll
her.
be needed elsewhere.
Alright, reflection dialogues. Click on party members that have exclamation marks above their heads to initiate a reflection dialogue.
The lizard magister, or what's left of her, lies in a puddle of gore.
There's one magister fewer for us to worry about.
These creatures are so prone to violence. Naturally, the weaker specimens suffer.
I see. So whoever's you're not controlling gives their own answers. Cool. I'll grab some whisper words, sure. Also, where are you, dude? How did you get stuck? What? Seriously? Oh, because it's not going to cross the... That's annoying. It's not going to cross that by itself because it's poison. So, great. No, don't run super far back. Hold on. Everyone run this way. I should have done it this way. And then the Red Prince would run faster. All right, well, they're all linked up now, so it's all good. Okay, so we've arrived to some sort of town here. Witnessed torture and execution, just to start things off. Atusa's leg. Fire essence. Resurrection scroll. Grenade. Healing potion. Like a strong healing potion, to be honest. Bedroll. Alright, before we go down, let's check the other side. Or before we go in. Tongs? There's some stuff out there. Can't reach it. Another kid.
Hey, mister. It's a lot nicer here than that stinking boat, huh? I'm sure glad you went back to save the others. Saw one of them wringing out their tunic at the shore a few hours ago.
Alright. Well, we could pick up a large quantity of shells, but... So is this the way we came? I think we came through here, right? Yeah. Alright, so this is all where we came. So we, yeah, so we've been through it all. So let's go here. Map marker. No, I don't need to do a marker. I can just go there. Up here. Okay, let's come here. Okay, so while we're doing that, I think we're gonna take a break here, and then we will return. We will actually enter the town. So we've successfully, I guess, searched this beach, witnessed a torture and a murder, and picked up a lizard, a skeleton, and a skeleton cat being ridden by... Oh, and a black cat?
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity.
What? How did I get... Hey, stop following me.
You feeling okay, cat?
Huh? Yeah, fine. I'm fine. I'm not sure. It's all a little foggy.
Alright, I'm gonna leave that cat. So we've got, like, quite the eclectic party here. Got a random black cat now. We've got this
I can't wait all day.
crazy squirrel, and of course our lizard and our skeleton friend. So, yeah. Getting started. Having a blast, at least. But I'll see you next time. We'll go in the city. Thanks for watching. Take care.